Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Bianca Fachel, live streaming from Ireland, Crackery, County Roscommon. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. Tonight, 12th of March, there was a lot of things going on here in our house, homesteading place, Birdland Music Studio. And we did a lot of things during the day. We went to workshops and learned how to graft apple trees. Was awesome. And tonight, I'm gonna make a few announcements just before we start. Our guest Binho from Honey Monsoon, it's already in the backstage, and I just wanna say some a few things about the festival for those that are wondering what kind of festival it is. Music in the Forest Hybrid Festival. It's a festival of low impact in the environment, and I just realized when I went to big music festivals a while ago, just before the pandemic, the amount of rubbish that was generated, plastic, and this left me with a really kind of concerned mind. And I just thought, would I play in a festival that generate a lot of tons of trash, and this resonates more because we have the nursery here. One of our sponsors is Gardens for Life, and another sponsor is BIRDLAND Music Studio. So both of them have principles of working with nature instead of against it, and in music could not be different. So yeah, I think Music in the Forest Hybrid Festival also count with a lot of artists that have the same thought and the same feeling about doing music with a more conscious mind about our planet. And Rumage as well is another sponsor that I invited and kindly accepted. Rumage, it's a shop in our county, and they are also sponsoring the event. So yeah, it's exciting because people can watch from all over the world, and there are people that are going to be here at the event in the night, and on the night we will have a few musicians playing fiddle, acoustic, folk guitar, different genres. So it would be awesome, and we are going to be streaming all that to you guys. So if you're interested in have a look and take a look how the festival is, there is the link on the description below, and you can know more info about it. And the best thing about the tickets for the festival is you can choose how much you want to pay, and there is some add-ons. You can get the recording of the festival, and also you can get a tree. So each online ticket, we will be sending tree to different places like Europe, US, and Ireland and England. So yes, that would be something really nice, because when you plant the tree, you will remember the festival forever, and and at the same time, you're helping our home. So yes, so tonight I'm very pleased to call in. Firstly, my lovely friend Binho Manente. He's from Brazil. He's a music producer, he's a musician, very talented musician, composer, and I really love his work, his musical work. I respect him a lot because he's an awesome human being. And yeah, so please welcome Binho. Hello.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not so bad, not so bad. I thought I was talking a lot, so I just like, okay, well, let's get this out there because you have a lot of nice things to say to us tonight, and I just want to welcome the people that are arriving here and the chat as well. And yeah, so welcome. How are you doing? Are you in? Where are you now? I'm so
Uh,
curious. Everybody's curious.
so first of all, that's so good to see you again. Thanks for inviting me, invite Monsoon, and I'm glad to be a part of this movement, this festival, because it's so important and it's a dream come true. Like running a festival and thinking in the planet and less plastic, less a lot of shit, like so.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes, I'm living in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA.
Cool.
Yeah, I've just moved last week again. So
Awesome.
I used to live here before, so I'm back.
Yes.
Excited.
Woo.
So it's
I'm
so
so happy for you guys. I'm so happy. Like, it's
uh,
just like it's the journey, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
yeah. And you moved from Brazil to Michigan now.
Yes, we left Brazil 10 days ago. It was like so warm and just got here and so cold. Like
Yeah, the difference. Yeah.
my body is feeling like, oh, what's going on?
I know it's a shock, isn't it? But I think um it just takes time, for us to adapt. Even like nowadays after 12 years, I still like feel chill and cold and
Yeah.
appreciate the sun when it's here. And yeah, so tell me a bit about how was to know these guys, the band. Um, how did you come along? I watch it a lot. I still watch a lot of videos of yours on YouTube. That you recorded and amazing video. Sign of life, and yeah. So, can you tell us how is was this process to meet the guys and
Yes,
Anna
sure.
and
Absolutely. So yeah, when I moved to Ann Arbor first time in 2018, I got here and I went for a website. It's called Craigslist, and it put an ad like, oh, I'm a Brazilian musician living in Michigan, and I searching for new opportunities, like meeting people, play around, and Anna, the singer from Monsoon, has that text me like, oh, our bass player is leaving the band because he's busy now with other projects, and anyway, and do you want to come to join us for jamming? And okay,
yeah.
that's right. So I had just moved to Michigan, so I bought a new bass amp because I haven't at the time, like, and I just went to Amazon and I'm gonna buy a bass amp for the jam, like for the audition, and I went there and I met the guys for the first time. And before I come to the practice, to the rehearsal, I've learned two songs for their first album because Monsoon had recorded already the first album when they asked me to come.
Uh
And I went
huh.
to YouTube and I choose two songs and made chord charts
No
and
way.
there, okay, I know how to play two songs from Monsoon. And Anna just said, no, we are working the new stuff and we're gonna record the new album. So we haven't played these songs anymore. And I'm start my first time with them was trying to catch the new songs, like trying to learn and jamming at the same time. And so we start to do that uh, every week, and every week we used to practice two times a week.
I
And
see. And you made arrangements for the bass as well, like you would play bass with them. Yeah.
yes, and that's crazy because at the time, in my mind, we were making the arrangement, but we were practicing. And then, like in the middle of this path, I just realized that we were already recording the album, because one
Ah,
time, before we start to play the song, we was discussing about the chord progressions, and like kind of this stuff, like the arrangement stuff.
yeah.
And Taylor, the drummer, went to the computer and put the rec, and okay, let's record that. And I asked, are we recording? Yes.
So it was
that,
kind of
that
a live album, really.
yes,
Yeah.
we used to, we recorded the album mainly recording live.
That's the best, isn't it? Like, I think
Yes,
that's the
yes,
best
because
way.
you can explore more the feeling,
Improvise,
yeah, and the vibe.
feelings. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Everyone is delivering their best, like, oh. And when I realized that I was recording that album, and at the same time I was trying to, uh, how can I say, because you're from Brazil as well. We have a lot of different genres in Brazil and styles, and like, and when you move to another country, uh, you interesting as well, and observe like their
Yeah.
language or their accent to play, and I was trying to get in this point, but at the same time I was trying to deliver some Brazilian stuff, or to be myself as a musician, you know and they like it, so I think it worked.
That's amazing. That's amazing because yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because when you like, same happened to me with another country and culture, and then you start to listen to things that people bring to you, other musicians, like
Yeah.
other completely different stuff that it's amazing. And
Mm.
oh, this is what I heard when I this is what I used to listen when I was 15 or something like that, or 16. And then oh my god, that's amazing. And there's so many different and talented musicians in each place. Like, it's just,
Yeah,
I was blown away. Like, I was just like, wow. And so many different instruments here as well in Ireland. So yeah,
yeah,
definitely something that transform you I think wonderful way.
yeah.
And tell me then, after you record, you play together as well. I saw a few videos that you were playing on Instagram, a few gigs, and I
Yeah,
was
I
following there.
think, about the creative process, Anna, she's so talented. So she's amazing, and she used to write lyrics all the time. I mean, she has lots of songs,
Amazing.
the melodies, and uh, during that process, in the album, she had read the lyrics and melodies, so she used to show me the like the in acoustic way, like the song, and we start to arrangement everything together at the studio. I mean, creating drum patterns, and I'm
Jeez.
creating kind of bass lines, and the guitar was creating textures and effects at the same time. So we used to play a few times that song, and then we just recorded. And if it needed, in some songs I did some overdubs, but just a few. And then we put the brass section, the horns. Uh, the horns were recorded separately. I mean,
Yeah.
but the album was recorded and arranged like all together. So that's so it's a such a beautiful energy, because everybody was in the same page. Like this,
Hmm.
so nice.
Yeah, it's incredible because I can see all the influences like jazz and Afrobeat,
Yeah,
fusion of soul, indie. Like, it's just like amazing. And Anna's voice is so soulful. Like, it's just really beautiful.
yeah.
um do you think, like, how how did you when you were touring, like how did you feel was the public about the band, the feedback? How did you feel about going touring and playing in a few places?
Yeah, actually, it's so deep, like because people, especially here, I don't know, like the whole United States because it's a big country, but
Hmm.
this region and the places where I've been playing, I can feel like people really dive in the music, like they go deep for the on the lyrics, and they just uh, try to catch the most as they can, like about the melodies and like the textures. And the feedbacks always with Honey Monsoon, it was always amazing. Like people just came like, wow, you did a great job like as a band, and everybody was like so involved. I mean, the audience with the band. It's kind of a changing energy and experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no words to explain that. Just
Yeah. I
feel
mean,
like,
it's very is now you are going you're very open, let's say, like when we spoke about inviting you to the festival. You're very open about it, like, because um there is different musicians that would not go online, would not do it because they just told me told me that I will never do online. I prefer live. I will not do online. So I think it's good to have both visions, and I think to be open to online and to cause less impact for it's something that it's an alternative, and how do
yeah.
you feel about participating of the festival with Honey Monsoon, and how what do you expect from it from the festival?
We're so excited, and particular me myself, I feel like for me there's no best or worst. I mean, like best playing live or because my day life is recording stuff, like living inside the studio and playing live gigs and making live streamings. So every kind of these stuff is different, but for me, I love both. I mean, I like to play live at the stage and feel the audience. Of course, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, but making live streams or playing online, it's so nice, and it is interesting because you have to find different way to share the feelings. Like it is different. When I used to live in Ireland, in Dublin, in 2012, we used to play as a busker, play at this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I play as a busker
such a
too. Yeah.
different way to express yourself. It's not about playing well or playing like shredding, but you
Mm-hmm.
have to put your body within like, oh, express yourself, not only play because playing at the street in a day like in a sunny day,
With
you
no
don't.
stage at the same level of the public.
Yes, you don't have like anything like to help you, like the lights,
Lightning, yeah.
PA or sound system. There's no like fancy stuff. It's just yourself or your group and trying to communicate with the audience. Like people are passing like at the street. So I've learned so much about it, and then I just apply. Oh, when I recording something at the studio, people are not seeing me, like they're not watching me, so I have to deliver something different through my instrument. But when I play live, like at the stage, I have lights and I have a lot other fancy stuff, like I said. So uh, for me, it's don't matter what you're doing. Like we just have to find the best way to deliver your feelings or your intentions, your music. I mean, so playing live stream for me it's challenging, but it's
Yeah.
very nice because once you're doing like something different, that's the life,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you know?
here in the festival, we there are different ways of people that people will be playing. Like there is a there are people musicians that will send some videos recorded, video clips they might have, and some musicians will send a recorded video that they made especially for the festival. Some musicians will launch a video clip on the festival. So it's there's different, very different ways, and some musicians will play like the live stream.
Hmm.
So what do you expect like from that? Like, do you think it's a good way to do it? And what do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm so excited because Honey Monsoon has the same feeling or in the same match with the festival. I mean, we were always thinking about like how we could do best for the planet and like for the environment, and we're so excited because our music talks about it. I mean, our song is more connected with the festival goals. So we particularly I'm feeling like, oh, I at home. I mean, the festival is just open like the arms for us, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And when I play in such as this kind of festival or event, I'm always thinking like long term forward. I mean,
hmm,
this festival is gonna be a movement. I see like this festival
I feel as well. Yeah,
every year and getting bigger and bigger and catching and like going through the most people we can like achieve,
yeah.
like worldwide. And I mean, uh, internet, we can
There's
go,
no limit. Yeah,
you know.
there's no
That's the
limit.
magic thing. I mean, we've been playing like from Detroit for the festival happening in Ireland, and people from India, Japan, Brazil can just watch it.
Yeah, and join in, like you know. And like, imagine if we have to carry like all these people had to travel to the festival. Like, this is not even able, like
Yeah,
viable. Like, it's not even all the people that would like to come to the festival had to get an airplane and stay in hotels. And
yeah,
I know the town needs tourism.
yeah,
I know we need tourism.
yeah.
And this also, I thought about it, especially from people that sometimes come here to visit Ireland. Um, it's just, it's a way to show the place around too. So I will be showing some videos that I recorded about the areas around the place,
Mhm.
so I can at least transport the place to the internet, and
Yes, yes,
it's the opposite, instead of bringing all the people here, I'm, kind of bringing the place to all over the world.
yeah,
And there is a lot of beauties here. There is castles, there is um Moat Park that is just nearby, and there is rivers and
mhm,
lakes. So it's necessary to show all this rich biodiversity, because
yeah.
it's something that will not be impacted.
Hmm.
It's So I'm very happy that we are doing that together. And as you said, I'm also very positive about the upcoming of this act, because we are acting. Um,
Yeah.
we are not just saying, okay, maybe, it's really an action that will have,
Mm.
something in the future. And yeah, so I'm very happy that you are with us, Honey Monsoon. And yeah, so would you like to talk a bit about your previous, like when you're in Brazil, what you used to do, like before getting to the band? What kind of work did you do as well?
Yes, I've been working for advertisement and marketing agencies for a long time, even before I moved to Michigan. First time,
Mm-hmm.
it's a long time working for advertisement, making soundtracks and like radio spots, radio ads,
Mm-hmm.
and playing like a lot of artists and producing like because it is such a different environment, like producing soundtracks for advertisement and producing music for artists and bands. It's different, it's kind of different approaches,
Yeah.
you know. But I've been doing that for a long time, and everywhere I go, like when I got here the first time, for the first time, I was interested in still producing. So I was always trying to composing or writing and or collaborating with other artists. And then in 2019, we went back to Brazil, and pandemic just came, and I set up my studio at home, and I'm just still working like for uh, advertisement and artists, but at home. It's kind of
Yes.
different because, like at the time I couldn't go anywhere and get like some colleagues, some musicians to collaborate. And yeah, I've been working, I would say, alone for
Remote
the last
most.
two
Yeah.
years during
Mm-hmm.
the pandemic time. So it's been very challenging. It's been like a great opportunity to grow my skills because right now I've been recording more guitars. I've been playing different instruments. So that's amazing. That's so good. But at the same time, my mind just feel like, oh, sometimes I'm tired because I've been like doing a lot of stuff at the same time, and it's kind of like sometimes I feel like, wow, that's so nice. I'm gonna play keyboards, and then I'm gonna record the bass and put the guitar, and then I just feel like, oh, I wish I could have like a big band with.
Orchestra.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Yeah, like here as well in the studio, I start to, doing soundtracks and record, produce my own songs. We are having a few works together, like musical work and
Hmm.
working a few songs. So I'm happy, that we are doing this, and the internet is something that facilitates this kind of work from far away, like a remote work. And I think it's fabulous because you can have a meeting, via
Yeah.
Zoom, and you can share the screen, and you can see the other person's DAW, and it's amazing. It's
Yes.
just like I couldn't imagine, like when I was 18, I was starting, I was just I love it. I always love it studio. I always since I stepped my my feet on the studio, and I saw everything there. And the first time I record in my studio, I thought this is somewhere I want to be for the rest of my life. Like I really thought that, like, and to have the studio now here, it's just like, it's a dream come true. And to have all the friends involved on that too,
Mhm.
is just amazing, So yeah, so I just we are kind of 32 minutes now, and I just would like to do the last considerations and say to the people that were here in the chat, saying hello to everybody there in Brazil, in Ireland. Thank you for being here with us and sharing your comments. You can follow Binho as well in his channels, Instagram, and also Honey Monsoon on YouTube, yeah, Instagram as well.
Spotify.
And yeah, so would you like to say any final considerations? And we
So
can.
yeah, thank you so much again. Thanks for being like such this amazing and huge human being. You've been
Ah,
you've been doing something really really important for us as a society, for us as a human beings, and I've been learning and getting inspired by yours, really really. So thank you so much. And
likewise, likewise, Binho. We learn it with each other a lot, and I'm very grateful for your friendship and for everything you have done in music. I'm so proud of you. Since we met in Dublin, I know that you're, a warrior every day working in music, and it's hard, sometimes we in our life, life can go different ways, and we get like, it's a very challenging profession, the music as well. And fair play that you didn't give up, and fair play to all of us that are, still with the pandemic here, standing up and helping each other to come back and not give it up from music. Thank you so much for being here.
and please, for who is watching this streaming, please join the festival, help us to grow and doing something better to the planet, to the life, to the society. Be better every day. So thank you, and let's do that movement.
Woo, let's do it.
Listen to Honey Monsoon. Go to Spotify or YouTube or where
Yes, follow Honey Mansu
find.
channels and PM them, send messages,
Yes,
and follow
and
them.
um,
Follow everybody in the festival too. We are very happy to have you. And yeah, just follow our channel. The podcast will go to almost the end of the month. So yeah, you can follow more artists. There's a lot more to visit here our podcast. And thank you, Binho. Hug to you and Tachi, and thanks and take care.
you too. I see you soon.
See you in the music. Yoo-hoo!
Cheers.
Oh my God, Binho. Binho said cheers in the end, Irish. Thank you, Binho. Thank you for being here. And guys, thank you so much for watching our stream tonight. And yeah, so exciting times for us, exciting times. And um, Tati. Thank you, Tati. A hug to all of you. And yeah, follow the podcast. Stay tuned. Um, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of tickets at the end of the podcast to everybody that participate on the chat. So yeah, stay tuned. That we are coming back on the 17th of March with another podcast, Music in the Forest. So I leave you with a little video that I made here from where the festival is gonna be and the surrounding areas. Is the intro and the outro today. So enjoy.